When some think about the word Holocaust, the first words that could pop into someone's head are Hitler, Germany, and the Jewish. But that's the problem. Jewish people weren't the only victims that were hurt severely due to the Holocaust. In fact, gypsies, homosexuals, the mentally and physically disabled, Jehovah's Witnesses, and other people with different race and ethnicity were also involved in the Holocaust. Before the Holocaust ever happened, Adolf Hitler wasn't a good student. He never graduated and was rejected into going into Viennese Academy of Fine Arts. This helped develop the hatred toward the Jewish and the other citizens of Germany, and soon other countries and cities in Europe. His hatred was because he was upset that he was in extreme poverty, and he believed that the Jewish were behind that. His hatred to the non-Jewish people were because they were different in race, sociality, political, ideologic, and behavior grounds. He believed they weren't regular Germans. Roma, or also gypsies, started to become prosecuted when the Nazis took power in Europe in 1933. Police were always strict in Europe, but when the Nazis took power in 1933, police became more powerful and started arresting those who went to the lifestyle of being a gypsy. It was hard for the Nazis to decide who was a gypsy and who wasn't. Most likely, all of the concentration camps had gypsies in it. How you could tell is because they had black markings shaped as triangles, meaning asocial. Soon after the Nazis took power, they soon started to prosecute the homosexuals in 1933. The gay men got it worse. They got either arrested, harassed, or even incarcerated. The reasoning for this is because the Nazis looked at the gay men as being unfit and weak to become soldiers like them, so they got treated differently, and sadly, for the men, being gay was illegal, and they got imprisoned if they were. The name for the disabled during the Holocaust was unfit. Trudy Album told a story about how she remembered seeing a mother asking the Nazi guards if her daughter could wear her brace because that's how she could work. They took the daughter and killed her because to them she was useless. The reasoning for the prosecution of the Jehovah's Witnesses was because they fought the Nazis because they didn't want to listen to their authority. They fought back. They would resist on doing what the Nazis salute and be apolitical, which annoyed the Nazis very much. So much that they were beheaded for believing in their beliefs. The Holocaust was a deadly and tragic event that millions of people had to go through, and many didn't come out of it. In total, 6 million Jewish victims died in the Holocaust, as well as 250,000 gypsies, hundreds, close to thousands of homosexuals, 200,000 mentally disabled, mostly Germans, 6,000 Jehovah's Witnesses, 1.8 million non-Jewish Polish citizens, a near million Soviet prisoners, which included Jewish soldiers. In the document of numbers and victims of Holocaust and Nazi persecution said that the numbers of individuals' lives taken in the Holocaust was really hard to calculate. The truth is that there were a lot of deaths involved in the Holocaust, most being Jewish people, but they weren't the only ones. Also, many people with religions and beliefs were also, and sadly, a part of the Holocaust. This documentary was to prove that a lot of people were sadly involved in the Holocaust and that a lot of people didn't come out of it. So the next time the word the Holocaust comes up, you won't just think of Jewish, you'll think of all different people with different ethnicities.